You're exhausted. You're tired to your bones and you can barely get through the day. So you rest. You take the weekend off. You sleep in. You do nothing. And Monday comes and you're still exhausted. You rest more. You try harder. You cancel plans. You force yourself to relax, but nothing changes. And here's why. Burnout isn't exhaustion you can rest away. It's nervous system depletion plus chronic self-abandonment. Rest alone can't fix these things because rest treats the symptom, not the cause. I'm Jodie Bowen. This is day 4 of the Change Code. We've covered overthinking, anxiety, change, and today why you're still burned out even after resting and what actually works. Here's the truth of burnout. People rest for weeks, they still feel exhausted. They go on holiday and they come back more tired than when they left. They sleep for 8 hours and then wake up still feeling drained. And they get to the place where they don't even know what rest means anymore. They feel guilty for resting because I should be more productive. And here's what wellness culture tells us. Rest more, take a bath, do yoga, meditate, set boundaries, practice self-care more. You just need to slow down. And those things can help, but if you're truly burned out, they're not enough because burnout isn't a rest deficit. Burnout is what happens when you've been abandoning yourself for so long that your nervous system has nothing left to give. You've been overriding your body's signals. You're people-pleasing, putting everyone else's needs before yours. You're living in constant activation with no true rest ever. And this is not exhaustion, it's betrayal. Your body has been screaming stop for months, maybe years, and you've kept going. So now your nervous system doesn't trust you to protect it. And rest won't fix that, but rebuilding trust will. Let me explain what I mean. First, let's define burnout properly. Burnout is nervous system depletion plus chronic self-abandonment plus loss of trust. And I know because I've had it twice. But here's what that means. Number 1, nervous system depletion. Your nervous system runs on energy just like a battery. So when you're in activation, sympathetic nervous system, fight or flight, you're burning energy fast. Stress, deadlines, performance, people pleasing, constant doing. Your body's designed to handle short bursts of activation, then return to rest, your parasympathetic nervous system. If you're in chronic activation, weeks, months, years of go, go, go with no true rest, your nervous system depletes. You run out of energy to regulate, to cope, to function. And that's the exhaustion you feel. Not, I need a nap tired, it's I have nothing left depleted. Number 2, chronic self-abandonment. Every time you override your body's signals, you abandon yourself. So when your body says, I'm tired, and you say, push through. Your body says, I need to cry. You say, not now, hold it together. Your body says, this doesn't feel safe. You say, it's fine, just perform. Each time you do this, you're choosing performance over your own well-being. And that's self-abandonment. And when it's chronic, your body learns, my needs don't matter. I'm not safe with myself. Number 3 is loss of trust. And here's the part most people miss. When you've abandoned yourself for so long, your nervous system stops trusting you. It's been screaming stop, and you've kept going for so long. So now it doesn't believe you'll protect it. That's why rest doesn't work. Your body doesn't feel safe enough to rest because the last 50 times it tried to rest, you overrode it and forced it back to performance. Your nervous system is in a constant state of hypervigilance, waiting for the next demand you're going to force it to meet. You lie down to rest and your body won't let you. Racing thoughts come. You can't relax. You feel guilty when trying to relax. Anxiety about what you should be doing. That's not a rest problem, that's a trust problem. Your nervous system doesn't trust that rest is safe anymore because historically you haven't honored it. Now here's the difference between tired and burned out. Tired is you need rest, rest works. You sleep, you recover, you're good. Burned out is your nervous system's depleted and you've lost trust with your body, and rest alone doesn't restore that. Burnout requires repair, not just rest. So, how do you actually repair and recover from burnout? You rebuild trust with your body, and here's how. Step 1, you stop abandoning yourself, starting right now. And this is the hardest step because it requires you to honor your body's signals, even when it's inconvenient. So if your body says, I'm too tired to go to that event, you've got to stay home. If your body says, I need to cry right now, you let yourself cry. Or your body says, this conversation is draining me. End the conversation. Every time you honor your body's signal, you build evidence. I've got you. I'll protect you now. This feels impossible at first because you're used to overriding, pushing, performing, and punishing yourself. But here's the truth. You can't recover from burnout while you're still abandoning yourself. You have to choose you, even when it's uncomfortable, even when people are disappointed, even when it feels selfish. Choosing yourself isn't selfish, it's survival. Step 2, rest with your nervous system, not against it. Most people try to force rest. I should relax, or I need to calm down. But forced rest doesn't work when your nervous system doesn't trust it. Instead, you need to co-regulate with rest. What does that mean? So active rest practices that signal safety, like gentle movement, walking in nature, my favorite, slow yoga like yin, not high intensity, and co-regulation, safe connection with someone who's calm. Their regulated nervous system helps yours to regulate. Or somatic release, like shaking, crying, sighing, letting your body discharge stored activation. Grounding practices, your feet in the grass, your hands in the soil, a warm bath, physical safety cues. Or creative flow, painting, cooking, music, low pressure, pleasurable activities. These practices say to your nervous system, it's safe to let go now. I'm here, you can rest. Step 3, regulate before your rest. If you're in high activation, your body can't just rest yet. It's still in threat mode. So before trying to rest, regulate first. Ground in for 4, hold for 4, out for 7. And over and over and over again until you feel better. Then rest. This is the order. Regulate, then rest. Not try to rest, stay activated, feel frustrated, give up. Step 4, rebuild capacity slowly. Many small moves make magic happen. Burnout recovery isn't a straight line. You can't force your way back to normal. You have to rebuild nervous system capacity gradually. So what's one thing you can handle today? Maybe it's one work call, one conversation, one task. Do that. Then rest. Don't push past your capacity trying to prove you're better. That's just more self-abandonment. Honor where your capacity actually is right now. Even if it's lower than what you want, many moves make magic. Small, sustainable steps rebuild your capacity. Forcing doesn't. This is how you recover from burnout. You stop abandoning yourself. You start rebuilding your trust with your body. And rest becomes safe again. Capacity returns slowly. It's not fast, but it is real. Here's the deeper question. Why did you burn out in the first place? Most people think, I just took on too much. I need better boundaries. I need to say no more. And yes, those things all help, all relevant, but the root of burnout is usually deeper. You learned that your worth is tied to your productivity. Somewhere along the way, probably in childhood, you learned, I'm valuable when I'm useful. I'm lovable when I'm going, when I'm performing. I'm safe when I'm meeting everyone else's needs. So you became the dependable one, the high achiever, the caretaker, the one who always shows up, and you abandon yourself to maintain that identity. Because deep down you believed, if I stop performing, I'll stop mattering. And that's the belief driving burnout. Until you address that belief, you'll keep burning out over and over. The real work isn't just rest, it's rewriting that belief from I'm valuable when I'm productive to I'm inherently valuable. My worth isn't earned. I have to earn rest through exhaustion to rest is a fundamental need, not a reward. From if I stop performing, I lose everything, to the people and things that stay when I slow down, that's what's real. This is the deeper healing. Burnout isn't just about workload, it's about the belief system that drives you to abandon yourself in the first place. And changing that, that's the work. It's uncomfortable, it's slow, it requires you to tolerate other people's disappointment when you choose yourself, but it's the only way to break the burnout cycle permanently. You're not just recovering from burnout, you're becoming someone who doesn't abandon themselves anymore. Here's what to do. If you're burned out right now, stop trying to rest your way out of it and instead ask yourself, where am I still abandoning myself? What signals is my body sending that I'm ignoring? Where am I pushing past my capacity? Who am I performing for? Secondly, what's one way I can choose myself today? One boundary, one no, one moment of honouring what I actually need. Can I rest before I'm depleted? Can I honour my body's I'm tired before it becomes I'm burned out? Build evidence. I can rest. I don't have to earn it. My body is safe with me. And here's the shift. Burnout isn't fixed by rest alone. Burnout is healed by rebuilding trust with your body. Stop abandoning yourself. Start honouring your signals. Rest becomes safe again, and that's how you actually recover. If this hit, please hit like and subscribe. Day 1 was overthinking, day 2 was anxiety, day 3 was change, and day 4, today, burnout. Tomorrow, why you keep abandoning yourself without realising it and how to stop. Because self-abandonment is so integral for so many people. We've been calling it being professional, being nice, keeping the peace, and tomorrow we're naming it. I'm Jodie, day 4 of the Change Code, my book, my framework, change is constant, so why not get good at it with me? See you tomorrow and have a lovely day.